This video showing the flooding at Clark, Atlanta after the storms moved through. And this shows not only the intense storms in Atlanta, but it's also why Dr. Richie is not hosting the show today. Man, look at this. The same brown mud, the same flooding through buildings with and I hate to say this, minority people standing in waters that they should not be standing in and going through things. You see, are you looking at this video, JR? This is ridiculous, man.
So it looks like it's out of a movie. When you got floodwaters running through hallways, in that particular last part where the woman was standing there with the blue shirt trying to help push that door open, that's one of those portions of video that has been circulating where one woman's leg was stuck in that door jamb as the door was on it, and probably some force of waters that is keeping it on her, and I think she suffered a broken leg. This is at Clark Atlanta University, right? And again, one of the students there was talking about how quickly this happened, cars floating, and this is America. This is Atlanta, where this is going down. So it doesn't really matter where it is. Weather and inclement weather and lack of maybe preparation for this stuff or even addressing it as it gets worse, these types of things will continue to happen. And before they were happening to the rate that they're even happening now, when people were warning about it 10 years ago, even longer, it was... you guys hyperventilating about this. I can't believe you guys are focused on this. You're listening to scientists. What's the matter with you? Are you trying to make some money off of this? It's the political lines to keep from doing anything about it, because that would cause you to invest into your society.
Yeah, and I, as an elected official, I say no party is exempt for their negligence in this. And as we watched, like you said, floods sweeping through parts of Atlanta after storms moved through Thursday afternoon. Thunderstorms caused flash flooding throughout central Georgia, causing vehicles in downtown Atlanta to become submerged as roads filled with flood water. Students at the university were interviewed. Clark posted a video from inside one of the dorms where you could see flooding in the hallway. We just watched that video. Unbelievable. Video shows it appears one of the students had her leg trapped in the door. You were talking about that. She ended up with a broken leg. Beyond the broken leg, the emotional trauma of being in your safe space, right? And this is all according to a live, 11 Alive, and Cody Alcorn spoke with Clark Atlanta student Cherish Turner, who was studying for an exam. And by the time she got out of the library, she said water was rushing down her shoes. This is not a movie. This is not a movie. She said it was scary. She's scary in the library. I looked out the window and saw the large flood, and more videos kept coming in of cars floating. Cars are not boats. Cars are not supposed to be floating down roads. Man, this is so scary. JR, bring JR back up. Man, I'm telling you, I know I keep bringing you up for your point of view, and people should not act like we should be experiencing this much flooding, this many storms at this level. We've had a storm out in the Atlantic coast for a week now, Hurricane Lee, that's about to rip through the northeast coast and Canada, and they're going to get 3-4 inches of rain up there already. This is extremely scary this early in the hurricane season.
Whew. All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rukakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders from the Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters in the house of David, the true believers. This is the Brahm Eyes from the Lions of the 12 here in Sacramento. Today's day is September 18th, 2023. The Apostle Tahar said it this year. Hopeful year of all prophecies come to pass, Lord's will. Yeah, see, so that's over Atlanta. A couple days ago, that Most High brought the flood over Atlanta and caused a lot of damages. Not sure how many there's people got put to death or what, but there is a video right there we just seen together that there looked like there was like a couple people there, females that this lady, her leg got stuck between the door and the wall, and they're trying to help her out, but it was water force not let her go. Yeah, I guess they said that she suffered a broken leg because of the flood. So Yeah, so when I seen this, oh man, it reminded me of, when days of Noah, you know, days of Noah, and that's a symbolic, man, how flood, when Mosai killed a whole lot of people, but except for Noah and his family with 8 people got saved, right? The remnant. Um, because back then, it's like now, it's like right now, is everything's corrupted, man. The whole earth, the planet Earth, the people, the mindset, the mind's corrupted. The whole earth is corrupted, you know. And so, but in the Noah time, that everything was corrupted, so that's why he destroyed everything. and but this time it's not gonna be water anymore, but this time it's gonna be over fire with the ICBM missiles and the chariots from the Most High, the chariots of Israel, the laser beams coming out of there. You know, this is gonna be the second death. The first death was water, but the second death is the fire. You know, destroying everything and kill everybody except for the remnant, the house of Israel, and the 1/3, 144, and those will be part of that number that get delivered from the hellfire. Meaning, when I said that, meaning that those chariots and ICBM missiles. You know, we got people out there believing in hell, but ain't no hell. You know, that's that Greek mythology. You know, that's that Greek stuff. The Greek stuff. Let's go ahead and grab some scriptures. Let's go to Luke chapter 17. Verse 26, it says, "And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drink, they married wives, they were given unto marriage, until the day Noah entered into the ark of the flood, came and destroyed them all." You see, so there's the same thing all over again. Everybody's marrying, you know, partying, birth, you know, this continues, this just as usual, business as usual, right? You not care nothing's going on, you know. They just want their parties, you know. They want marrying wives and focus things like that. The business, the future, building careers, not caring what is going on, you know. So there's business as usual, right? It says they did eat, they drink. Yeah, that's right. So they business as usual. They drink and eat. Hey, now you got that dollar. You got that dollar, or no, you got that 1 cent burger at Wendy's. You know, and McDonald's got that cheeseburger. You know, that National Burger Day. I think it's today, the 18th. So there you go. So, you know, they eat and they drink. You know, right? Not caring what's going on around the world, because just like, once again, just like Noah's days, they did the same thing, and Most High destroyed them all. They did eat, they drink, they married wives, they were given in marriage, until the day that Noah Noe entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. It says in NLT, verse 27, it says, in those days the people enjoyed banquets and parties and weddings right up to the time of Noah entered his boat, and the flood came and destroyed them all. You see, everybody want to be partying bullshit. They focus on parties. They diligent on parties. Our people is diligent, man. No parties. Whose birthday's coming up? Whose wedding's coming up? This party Friday and Saturday. Turned up, Same thing. It says, KJV in the 28th verse, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. NLT says, and the world will be as it was in the days of Lot. People went about their daily business, eating and drinking, buying and selling, farming and building. It says, until the morning Lot left Sodom, then fire and burning sulfur rained down from heaven and destroyed them all. KJV 29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from the heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the days when the Son of Man is revealed. And NLT says, yes, it will be business as usual. See, right up to the day when the Son of Man is revealed. That's right. Yes, it's business as usual. And the Most High will come a thief of the night, and your hearts will fail. You're going to be confused, faces inflamed, don't know what's going on, So that's what's happening. So it's going to rain fire and brimstone once again, just like Sodom and Gomorrah, because this place is a sinful kingdom. They're not passing the righteous laws of the scriptures. Everything's the opposite. So it's a penalty, it's violations, it's consequences behind your actions. So the Most High is a righteous judge. He's going to rain down those fires from heaven, meaning those ICBM missiles that he created, the blacksmith, destroy America, aka Babylon. Babylon the Great. So they're the ones pushing this Sodom and Gomorrah movement. So this place needs to get destroyed, and it will. It's prophecies. It's nothing you could do about it. It's nothing you could do. This place is gonna get destroyed. Let's go to Genesis chapter 6. Verse 8, it says, but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord Yahweh. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generation, and Noah walked with the Most High. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And the Most High said unto Noah, and it says, and Most High said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. You see? So the Most High looked at the earth at Noah's days, and so in that generation, that he's the only one that was perfect, right? It was just man and perfect. You know, he's going to just Yahweh about to destroy that place, but he seen Noah in that generation that he's the only one that walked the Most High, meaning that he separated himself from those people and he walked with the Most High, meaning that he obeyed the Lord, you know. And so from that, since he obeyed the Lord, keep his commandments, right? Him and his family got delivered from that destruction. And let's go to New Testament, Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 7 says, by faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet. That's right. See, so Noah didn't know. He at that time, flood. It's a flood of the earth, and it wasn't really rain. It was like misty and dew. You know, it was wet, but never rained, right? So by faith, you know, this what we have. All right, we have faith that we have faith that the Most High is going to destroy this place with fire, man. The ICBM missiles, the nuclear missiles, right? So once again, that the prophets are back today as days of old. They're here today doing the same thing in a lot. You know, the Most High giving the warning, so we go out, give the people the warning. You know, just like days of Noah. Noah was out there preaching too, telling them to get right, to repent, but it was too late. It's gonna be the same thing all over again. You know, we out there, the street corners, Broadway, the hedges, you know, highways and byways, the broadways, you know, I'm just giving the warning, blowing the trumpet, to give him that warning from the Most High. He's going to destroy this place with fire, though. It says, by faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear. Yeah, right. We move with fear, man. We read, and we weren't the Most High warned us. We read it like, oh shoot, damn. This, so we fear the Most High. We move with fear. We go out there with fear, bro. You know, you out your damn mind. You know, these people ain't fear the Lord. And keep that same energy. When all hell's break loose, keep that same energy. Messiah is going to show you the fear. You're going to bow down. You know what I'm saying? You're going to know that the Yahweh Bashim Ashai have done it. It says, move with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. NOT says, it was by faith that Noah built a large boat to save his family from the flood. Man, bro, if you have family, you do just like Noah did. So Noah got family. You know, you have children, you got sons and daughters. You know, by you, it was by faith that Noah built a large boat to save his family, man, from the flood. So if you want to get delivered and you want to save your family for what's to come, You do the same thing as Noah. We're spiritual in the spiritual arc right now. You know, because that's we warn from the Most High, and that's a message from the Most High. So we go out there blow the trumpet. So we want to get delivered, and our families want, and our loved ones as well too. And and your wife's going to thank you for that. She's going to be very, very grateful. She hung around with you. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be really happy. He's like, I'm glad I stuck with the man of the Lord, man. Jeez. You know? It says, but to save his family from the flood, he obeyed the Most High. See, he obeyed with the Most High, who warned him about things that had never happened before. Woo! Exactly. This place, America, Babylon the Great, the Most High warned us that, look, I'm finna destroy this place with the missiles, ICBM missiles. The sword from Bathing Heaven is gonna come down on Dumya, which is America, right? So that never happened. Same thing as Noah, man. That's why people look at you, man, you crazy. America will never get destroyed. Yeah, powerful military. This and that. You know, America will never get destroyed. It never happened. Right? The Most High warned us it is going to happen. He's going to do it. His words are pure words. Faithful and true. You see? It says, who warned him about things that had never happened before. Like, yeah, the rain, you know. That's why people scoff. It never rained, no. You crazy? You know? Flood? Come on. And it sure did. It says, by faith, see? By faith, Noah condemned the rest of the world, and he received the righteousness that comes by faith. See, that's what you got. You gotta have faith. You know, that you gotta have faith that the Most High, that he will protect you. All you gotta do to play your part, you know what I'm saying? To play your part, meaning that whatever the Most High give you, the talents and gift, and use that, you know, use that gift. And guess what? You obey the Lord and you fear the Lord, and he would deliver you and your loved ones, just like he did with Noah. You know? Let's see. Let's go to 1 Peter 3, verse 20. It says, which sometimes were disobedient when the long suffering of the Most High waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was preparing, wherein few, that is 8 souls, were saved by water. That's right. It says, NLT says, those who disobeyed the Most High long ago, when the Most High waited patiently. Woo! You see, this is patiently. The Most High is patiently waiting. We're building the ark once again, the spiritual ark. You see, patiently. You gotta be patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we want to get out of here, but it's going to take patience. You know, because we're building. All the men of the Lord, the prophets out there, we're building together the spiritual ark. You know, patiently. It says, waited patiently while Noah was building his boat. Only 8 people were saved from drowning in that terrible flood, man. That flood was terrible. And they mentioned by Hurricane Lee from the East Coast. Oh, man. Hey, man, fear the Lord, man. You know, Most High is sending a lot of plagues and a lot of destruction here at Babylon for sure. And those are the signs that we should look. We have to keep paying attention to. Let's see. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 5. It says, "And spare not the whole world, but save Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing the flood upon the world of the ungodly." NLT says, "And Most High did not spare the ancient world, except the Noah and 7 other in his family. Noah warned the world of the Most High's righteous judgment. See, so Noah warned the world of Most High's righteous judgment. So Most High protected Noah when he destroyed the world of ungodly people with a vast flood. Later, Most High condemned the city of Sodom and Gomorrah and turned them unto heaps of ashes. He made them example of what will happen to the ungodly people." Whoo. You see? Oh man. Look at that. This is, once again, you disobey the law of the Most High, Yahweh Shemashai, not just breaking the commandments, being proud, and your charge of striking up, and look what happened. The days of Noah, they did the same thing, being corrupted, and boom, Most High judged them. And later on, you got Sodom and Gomorrah, boom, fire and brimstone. So he's saying that, hey, this is the consequences you will suffer if you be ungodly. And look what happened. Now people has been ungodly. You know. Yeah, right now people in the United States is ungodly, man. And around the world too. But the main one, the laser focus is on here at Babylon the Great. You know. Because this place is wicked as hell. Let's back out. Let's go to Sirach, chapter 44, verse 17. It says, "Noah was found perfect and righteous. In the time of wrath, he was taken in exchange for the world. Therefore was he left as a remnant unto earth when the flood came. And the everlasting covenant was made with him, that all flesh should perish no more by the flood." You see? So Noah got delivered, exchanged, you know, and the Most High made a covenant, which is that rainbow on the earth between the Most High and the earth. That rainbow, the covenant that he's not going to destroy the flood no more, perish no more by the flood. But he didn't say by fire though. You know, and that's coming. Let's back out here. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 54, verse 5. It says, "For their maker is then husband. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name, and they redeemer the Holy One of Israel. That the Most High of the whole earth shall he be called. For the Lord Yahweh, he hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth, when thou wast refused refuse, says the power. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with the great mercies will I gather thee. You see? So the Most High is like the husband, and Jerusalem is his wife. So he keep in NLT in the 6th verse says, for the Lord Yahweh called you back from your grief, as thou were a young wife, see, abandoned by her husband, says your power. Verse 8, it says, so, and Most High, he whipped us, but for a little while, but he hath mercy upon Jerusalem. Now the remnant is going to seek the Lord. It says, verse 8, it says, in the little wrath I hid my face for a moment, but everlasting kindness everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, says the Lord Yahweh, thy Redeemer. For this is the waters of Noah. For this is as the waters of Noah unto me. For as I have sworn that the waters of Noah should no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I would not be wroth with thee, near rebuke thee. NLT says, just I swear in the time of Noah that I would never again let a flood cover the earth. Now I swear that I will never again be angry and punish you. Verse 10, it says here, for the mountains shall depart and the hills be removed, but my kindness shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, says the Lord Yahweh, that have mercy on thee. Beautiful. The water by Shemashai. O thou afflicted, tossed with a tempest, and not comforted, behold, I will lay they stones with fair colors, and they fountains with sapphires, and I will make they widows of a gates, and they gates of turbulence, and all the borders of pleasant stones. NLT says, verse 12, it says, I will make your towers of sparkling rubies, your gates of shining gems, and your walls of precious stones. That's beautiful. Verse 13, it says, and all thy children shall be taught of the Lord Yahweh, and great shall be in peace of the children. The righteousness shall thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. NLT says, you will be secure under a government that is just and fair. That's right. When we come back in power underneath Yahushua, we're going to have that government that's just and fair. It says, your enemies will stay far away. You will live in peace, and terror will not come near. The Wabba Shemashai, it says, behold, they shall certainly gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for their sake. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals of the fire, and that bringeth forth the instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. See that? So now we just read it a couple of verses up. Said I'm not going to just cover the earth with water, with flood no more. But he said I created a smith, blow the coat, destroyer. So now he's going to destroy the second death of the fire. See? Verse 17, it says, so no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of a servant of the Lord Yahweh, and their righteousness of me, says Lord Yahweh. You see? So, and no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. See that? So Yahweh Shemashah is going to protect us from any type of weapon. You know, even the ICBM missiles. You know, we will get protected. Lord's will. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and end there. You know, so that video I seen, that's remind me of the flood. You know, that's the first death, and it's very spiritual. That reminds me of Noah, and then the second death is gonna be that fire with that flood of flames. You know. So we have to keep watch, right? We still gotta labor. I was gonna say, yeah, keep watch and pray always that we become worthy to escape from all these things. Right? So I'm gonna go ahead and end there, but first and foremost, I like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders from the great millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters in the house of David, the true believers. Until next time, Shalom.